Life goes on. No explosion, no blinding light, no sound. Everything feels too normal. Yet, no one believes nightmares can breathe. Inside a laboratory, behind doors never meant to be open to the public, something is born the world was never supposed to see. Not for war, not for destruction. At least, that's what they said. Everything appeared safe, engineered to be controlled, designed to protect. Walls, systems, decisions made with absolute confidence. But humanity has always been wounded at the very point it trusted the most. This time, there is no return, no correction, no second chance. A mistake was set in motion, and its cost will weigh upon all of humanity. No one knows who the first victim is, or who the last one will be. No one is ready. Not nations, not powers. Time, humanity's greatest asset, has now become its deadliest enemy. Even breathing is dangerous, and that means there is no escape. This apocalypse has no zombies, because this time, the enemy cannot be seen. Everything collapses slowly, not with explosions, not with screams. Hospitals overflow, medicine runs out, and trust dies before people do. There is no deafening sound, only a silence that grows louder every day. In this apocalypse, there are no heroes, only bodies growing exhausted and systems collapsing one by one. The world falls apart, not because the truth was unknown, but because it was spoken too late, and fear replaced reason. This is the end of the world, in silence. In an endless universe, among countless silent galaxies, each moment, somewhere in absolute darkness, a colossal star collapses, and a world is erased without a sound, without even a tremor, in the cold order of existence. And within this ruthless splendor, a small planet keeps turning, a negligible speck beside the giants of fire. Yet its inhabitants believe they are the exception. They imagine the laws of the cosmos will bend for them, that the fall is meant for others. Unaware that deep in the dark, nameless guests are on the move, silent wanderers with laws that belong only to them. Modern human life, in an invisible silence, planted the belief of invincibility in his mind. The train of civilization races along its rails, unquestioned, unstoppable. And no one wishes to imagine that one day this relentless wheel could suddenly halt. Thousands of years of striving, accumulated knowledge, steel, glass, light, all of it can become a silent memory in a single day. The day other suns rise, not for warmth, not for life, but for an ending. Dozens, perhaps hundreds of silent guests have drifted through the galaxy for centuries, soundless, without a trace. And now, their path draws closer to here. This time, not concrete walls, not million-dollar bunkers, not earthly powers. None of them will stop time. The distance between their arrival and the extinguishing of life may be short, but the anxiety of those moments will stretch, merciless and slow. Moments in which humanity, at the peak of its civilization, stands defenseless and simply watches. It felt as if the earth was holding its breath. And this time, after thousands of years, it wants to breathe again. A breath that, instead of sustaining life, will bring it to an end. The first signs were earthquakes that never seemed to stop. The earth began to tear open with deep wounds. And then, in a single moment, from within those wounds, a rage, thousands of years in the making, erupted for days. A column of fire and ash rose to the edge of the atmosphere. In just minutes, cities disappeared, and night was born in the middle of the day. Rivers of fire flowed across the earth. Forests burned. Mountains collapsed. Oxygen faded, and the air was no longer breathable. Smoke and ash choked all life. But this was not just the Earth's anger. This was only the beginning. A cloud of ash swallowed the sun. Temperatures fell, and the winter began. A winter that would never end. The supervolcanoes did not only destroy cities, they erased the very concept of life. And the Earth, after billions of years, returned to its original silence. No humans, no sound, no life.